Hello and welcome to this video. Now in this video tutorial we're going to be looking at the consistent character storybook. Okay, now in order to access this particular feature you're going to need to select create design, and once you select create design we're going to choose the designer fast AI image designer. Once you go ahead and you select that, you need to go ahead and select the AI design agents. Now when you're creating your character or your consistent character storybook, first you have to have a character created. Okay, so we've got a couple of options how you can do this. You can use actually the AI image designer. You can create it from a prompt and you can get started like that. And we also have, there is another feature if you're just creating 3D and 2D style consistent characters. But for this one, once you've created a character, and I'll show you in personal designs, you can see here some characters here already created. Okay, if I scroll down you'll see quite a few more characters, and here's some more characters. Okay, so it's really important, first you have to have your character created. Okay, so go ahead and select under the AI design agents consistent character storybook under step 1. Once we go ahead and we do that, you can see step 2 is now appeared. So we've got your storybooks and create new storybooks. So these are some of the existing storybooks that have been created, and you can see there's quite a few here that have been done. Okay, and I'll show you. So if we go ahead and what we'll do, let's build this out first and then we can switch to create. So now step 2 has appeared. So what you have to do here, configure your settings, create consistent character storybook. So we've got a couple of options. If you already have the character created, you can drag and drop the character or browse your computer's files, or if you already have it created within Artistly, select choose from library. Now for this particular one, we have this lady here. Okay, so I'm going to select her as my character that I want to create consistently. We've got a couple of dimensions to choose from. So for this one, I'm going to go by 4 by 5. And what you're going to see here, number of pages. So what will happen, okay, this is how essentially the consistent character storybook feature works. We first enter our character, who we want consistently to be in our book, and Artistly will go ahead and build out not only the story, okay, or the script of the story of the book, but also recreate that character consistently throughout your book, okay, in different scenes and settings. Okay, so where it says number of pages, you can actually select up to a number of 30 pages to choose from, and for each one essentially we'll have an image created for you, and this is all inclusive. It will create everything and actually do the production for you, okay, of the character and the text. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, let's go ahead and let's select 10 pages. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and select generate storybook, and what will happen now, once that goes through the processing setting, as you'll see now, while that goes through the processing mode, we're going to now be redirected to the personal design section. Okay, now what will happen next? What is the next step now? Okay, once you appear on this screen, so firstly we have to allow this to be processed and then we shall return. Okay, now we have the images rendered. Now the next steps, what do you do? So once your images have now been created, simply select consistent character storybook. Can you see this? So we're in the personal design section. You can see in this list here we got consistent character storybook. I'm just going to select that, and once that's done, we're going to go ahead and select create flipbook. Okay, once you select create flipbook, now you can see these little check boxes have now appeared. Okay, so they've appeared. Select story, 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 etc., etc. If I select 1, you can see 10 have been selected. So this function will recognize the designs that have been created. Specifically, the project we've just worked on with those 10 images will be automatically selected for us, okay, because we created images for 10 pages. So if we just do a quick count, 1 2 3 4 8 9 and 10. Okay, so once we've done that, you can see create flipbook has now appeared. Okay, this little tab. So I'm going to select create flipbook, and now you can see it's asking me for a title, so I can put the title in there. Let's just say let's see, Maggie's books. Maggie's flowers or something like that. Okay, now with this you can actually have this narrated, so you can actually have a different variety of language to choose from. You can actually select a voice as well. Okay, so you can actually select and preview the voices and see how you want the narrator to sound. You can actually select, upload or generate a template. So here you can see these are templates that you can use. If we go back, you can see generate. You can create your own template, so frame style, background theme, frame elements. So if I go back, you can upload your own if you have one, but I'm just going to use the one that's already within Artistly. Okay, ready-made template. So it's asking me for front cover and back cover. So with this we have a number of options how you can create these back covers. Okay, so if I just actually come out of this, let's go ahead and cancel this. So if I go to design assistants, let's go to agents. Okay, here, book cover. So under the AI design agents, you do actually have the choice to create the book covers like so. Okay, so you can go through the settings and it will create the book cover for you. Okay, but for this, let's go back to personal designs. So just remember, we do have the AI design agents. You can create your book cover like so. Okay. Alternatively, if I go to personal designs, we're just going to go and select consistent character storybook, create flipbook, select those 10. You can see that will be done for us. Create flipbook, and let's go for one of these templates. Now front cover, let's just say we have a cover here. Let's just use this as a front cover. So when you create them yourself, you can put your name on there, the author name, etc, etc. You don't need to put you can put a back cover if you want. I'm just going to leave that like so, or actually let's just add one as the back as well. Okay, and those are just the very simple steps that you take. Okay, so the covers you can obviously create, and once you've got them ready, you can see. So here we have it is now in progress. It's going to be 22 pages. So the entire story, okay, the entire consistent images have already been done for you. So with this flipbook, once it is now ready and processed, not only will you be able to read the flipbook, but also you can download it as a PDF. So you've got the ability to have two pieces of media content, both as the flipbook, the interactive flipbook, and then you also have the downloadable PDF version. Okay, so we'll give that a few moments and we shall return. Okay, and now we have that flipbook is ready to go. So if I select read, okay, we'll allow that to load, and you can see there's a number of options toggling. You can zoom in and out. You can have it full screen. You can actually share it or print it. Okay, so if I go here, you can see the entire story has been created alongside the template we selected. Additionally, with each flip, you can see we have our consistent character. Okay, the woman loved her garden. She spent many sunny mornings tending towards her beautiful flowers, and you can see that throughout. So everything's done for us: the formatting, the text, the placement, the images, etc, etc. So that will be a 10. Okay, so in total 22 pages. We have those 10 images as well on the back page. And then if I just simply close that, all we have to do, we can download it. Once you select download, it will actually download as a downloadable PDF. And if I just simply get this like so, okay, if I bring this across, you can see, slightly zoom out so we can see this, we can see our downloadable PDF as well. So you've got both a flipbook and a PDF source there. So I'm just going to close that. And there we have it. And here you can see some other great examples of flipbooks using the consistent character function. Okay. And you can see that as well. There's another great one. Okay. And here we have this example where you can see with the cover as well. Okay. So it really does, you know, with the text, it will create and formulate the image consistent character design for that particular section of the book. So you've got that level of consistency throughout. So that's how you would use the AI design agents, but more specifically the consistent character storybook feature.